So here we are with our first purchases. We went on Craigslist, found a 55-gallon tank. It came with this stand. The stand's really not going to serve any purpose for us. It's also particle board or whatever you call it, the IKEA kind of screw together stuff. Got two little doors. It's not a bad stand. It just has two issues. We went to our local pet store. They change these tanks out all the time just because they get scratched up from cleaning and stuff. So I believe it is a 30-gallon. What's about 30-gallon? Anyway, the problem is it's the same dimensions as our 55. So there's no way we could possibly put this tank underneath there. We're going to make our refugium out of this, which again, being cheap is the cheapest way to go. We're going to make our own little Lexan, a couple dividers. We can make it exactly how we want. We're not stuck with somebody else's. We'll get into that stuff when we build this, because I've been reading a lot of stuff on the refugiums, and everybody has a different opinion as to what they want to do. So we're going to build our own stand to put this on top of and that underneath of, and we draw up our plans for what we need. It should be relatively cheap, 50, 60 bucks tops. So we're off to Home Depot to get some wood. So here we're at our latest update. We made our little stand. So as you can see, we got our 55 on top. We've got our 2B sump tank down here at the bottom, and basically it's just 2x3. All we did was take two 2x3s and doubled them together to give us the square post, and then we cut our corners at 45 degrees. Which if you do that, that works well, because when you put it together, as long as your corner makes a perfect 45, when you get everything put together, you know that it's square. So, and it's not difficult. We put this back piece on the back here, kind of like a brace. It's not really needed. I did it for two reasons. I'm going to have two pipes going into the top of that sump that I'm going to have to attach them to. And I'm also going to need to put electrical in there, so that's higher than the tank. It'll give me the ability to put drip cords and everything and put power strips back in there. So all we need to do now is make it look pretty. So as you can see, since we fit the bottom tank, our tank here has a little bit of a seam or gap. This is actually outside of the tank. It's very sturdy, so that's not really an issue. If you flip the tank over and look at it, the bottom of it is actually recessed. So it only sits on this outer perimeter lip. This other stand will show that well. So you can see on here where the edge of the other tank sat. That's the only pressure, so we really don't need anything in the middle. We're going to get a piece of MDF, which is the cheap stuff you see if you guys watch any of the trade shows, trading spaces and all that kind of stuff. That's how they redo furniture and make somebody's entire room for 250 bucks, something like that. So we're going to get a piece of that, and we're going to cut it so it has a little bit of an extension on the lip, and then we're going to get another piece that's just going to come around the sides and cover the entire front. So we'll paint it all black, and you'll never know that I made it. Alright, so we'll go get some stuff to do that and get an update when that's all done.